Tonight, a new lawsuit against Mark Sanchez and the Fox Corporation, filed by the man Sanchez allegedly attacked downtown.
Also, the Marion County prosecutor now is charging that Fox Sports analyst with felony battery charges. Ella Rhodes brings us up to date.
The injuries to a 69-year-old man led the Marion County Prosecutor's Office to add a Level 5 felony charge against former NFL quarterback and Fox Sports analyst Mark Sanchez on Monday. Before we show you the images, we do want to warn you they are graphic. Investigators say this deep cut on the victim's cheek classifies as serious bodily injury, a Level 5 felony. Prosecutor Ryan Mears charged Sanchez on Sunday with 3 misdemeanors: battery involving serious injury, public intoxication, and unlawful entry of a motor vehicle. Sanchez was in town to call Sunday's Colts game.
We are literally talking about people fighting over a parking space.
It all started in this alley near Washington Street Saturday at 12:30 a.m. A police report on the incident describing Sanchez as drunk approached a man who was working. The man was taking cooking oil from the hotel and loading it on his truck. In the police report, Sanchez allegedly told the man he couldn't park there. Police say several surveillance camera videos caught the situation escalate.
This did not need to happen. It just did not. We need to recognize our differences, respect those differences, and deal with our conflict without resorting to violence, because it's just not worth it.
The report says Sanchez got physical with the victim. In the report, the victim told police he thought, quote, "This guy is trying to kill me," end quote. That's when the victim pulled out a knife and stabbed Sanchez. Chief Bailey says as they sift through evidence, medical records will be crucial to the investigation.
To see if there's some other way to, another charge that needs to be added, but also to see if there was some sort of altered state of mind of the individuals involved in this incident.
Chief Bailey emphasized downtown Indianapolis is safe.
These tragic cases that turn violent because someone has a weapon of any sort, but we're lucky that no one's dead right now.
Officials say these are not the final charges as the investigation is ongoing. In Indianapolis, Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
Now, we do have some late-breaking updates in this case. A judge did just grant Sanchez's request to waive his initial hearing, making his pretrial conference set now for November 4th. Ella will stay on the story and will continue to share the potential for other search warrants in the investigation as our coverage continues ahead on 13 News at 6 o'clock. Also, as far as that lawsuit filed against Sanchez, the victim in filing says he suffered severe permanent disfigurement and emotional distress. He is seeking damages and he's seeking a jury trial.
Well, as you can imagine, reaction to this weekend's incident is all over social media.
Some of Indiana's top elected officials weighing in, and their comments are sparking a political blame game that's all unfolding for everyone to see online.
Our Samantha Johnson is looking into that tonight from the State House.
Just hours into the investigation, Indiana Governor Mike Braun took to social media, writing a post saying in part, quote, "City leaders must do their jobs and hold criminals accountable." He went on to say Hoosiers deserve better, praying for a full recovery for Mark Sanchez. But that post on X was later deleted, and Marion County Prosecutor Ryan Mears called it disappointing, saying the governor was using assumptions and didn't have all the facts. We heard from Mears on Monday.
When those types of things are said, it's not really an attack on me, it's an attack on 420 people who work in the prosecutor's office who are dedicated to their job.
Mears posted on X for the first time in nearly 3 years to respond to the governor's deleted message, saying in part, quote, "Real leadership requires a basic understanding of the facts and a desire to do more than just blame others."
But we can't do that without Chief Bailey. We can't do that without the community. And if the governor thinks he can assist, he's got an open invitation to come.
Governor Braun pushed back again, writing in response, in part, "If one deleted tweet finally gets Mears to start paying attention to the violent crime epidemic in our capital city, then I will start deleting more tweets." We reached out to the governor's office several times on Monday to talk about the back and forth. We did not hear back. In Indianapolis, Samantha Johnson, 13 News.
We have been covering this story ever since the news first broke about the stabbing on Saturday morning, and we will keep you updated on the very latest developments.
Just stick with us on air and online at WTHR.com as we continue to update the latest as we learn more about this investigation. It's now 5:05 and here's a live look downtown. The good news is if you're tired of all this drought that we've been having, change is a-coming.
Yeah, definitely the lawns are saying, all right, I'm ready. Rob's in tonight. So what are we thinking time-wise for the rain? When's it coming in?
I think we've got about 24-hour window here to see the rain in our forecast. The big question is going to be who is going to receive the rain, because I don't think everyone's going to see rain from the system that's going to move on by. Let me show you what we're watching. We're tracking right now really two parts to this forecast. One is the area farther to the south, which is bringing with a lot of moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico. Some of these areas could pick up significant rain along the Ohio River Valley, but the farther north you go, that chance is really going to diminish pretty quickly until this arrives. And this may bring a good chance to see some of those scattered showers and thunderstorms. The big question is, well, how much of that front will be able to squeeze out rain for Indianapolis? Because I think Indianapolis could end up one of the lower spots when it comes to rainfall totals. It is going to bring some cooler air, though, that's for sure. Once it moves through on Tuesday, we'll certainly see the temperatures drop. Watch how we see a lot of this heavier rain farther to the south along the Ohio River Valley. But really, we stay stuck into some drier air until this system finally gets here. Altogether, it means that we do have chances for rain in the forecast. I just don't think it's going to amount to very much. Coming up, I'm going to talk about Future Track. I'll get in a little bit closer. I'll show you who is going to see how much rain. I'll have that for you coming up in just a few.
Rob, thank you.
Yeah.
Political news now. Tonight, there's a new candidate with a well-known last name who's now entered the race to become the next Secretary of State for Indiana.
That's right. Democrat Bo Bai is now running against incumbent Republican Diego Morales. Bo is the son of former U.S. Senator and Governor Evan Bai.
State House reporter Emily Longnecker shares how the younger Bai hopes to carry on the family legacy.
Yeah, it's not just Bo Bai's dad that Hoosiers remember. His grandfather, Birch Bai, was Speaker of the Indiana House before becoming a United States Senator for nearly 2 decades. This is a family with a lot of political capital in this state, and part of that capital comes with a lot of name recognition. Bo Bai told reporters on Monday that he grew up in a family of public servants, and one of the reasons that he wanted to run for office is because he saw the way his dad helped people during his career, and he wants to do the same.
Monday morning, Bai outlined his goals for the office of Secretary of State, should he be elected. First, he criticized what he called wasteful spending by the current Secretary of State, Diego Morales, like a luxury SUV paid for with taxpayer money. He also questioned Morales' reported spending on international travel and his hiring of family members. Bai said he would focus on accountability for how the office spends taxpayer money and increasing Indiana's voter turnout rate, which ranks near the bottom of all 50 states. Bai also says Hoosiers should be able to decide issues with voter referendums. The 29-year-old served as a captain in the United States Marine Corps and graduated from Harvard Law School last year. He's been serving as a judicial clerk in Bloomington for the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals. Bai's currently working as an attorney while he runs for office. Not surprisingly, Bai said his dad has had some advice as he enters the political world.
I think the number one piece of advice, tell the truth. Be honest with people. People can smell a phony from a mile away. It's true in the Marine Corps, it's true in every walk of life. People will respect you if you're honest with them. That is the number one piece of advice he gave me. He always said, look out for the people that don't have a lot of opportunity, the people that are struggling in our state, because there are real struggles.
Now, coming up tonight at 6, we'll talk about the challenges Bai could face running against Morales, even with his last name and the legacy and history it holds in this state. At the State House, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
Emily, thank you. He would be challenging Indiana Secretary of State Diego Morales, who's already announced his intention that he's going to seek a second term. His campaign issuing a statement today after Bai made his announcement. It said in part, quote, Indiana Democrats are gearing up for their own fight to see who can cater most to the far left progressive wing of their party. Bo Bai is a natural fit for that crowd after spending most of his life on the East Coast. Now that he's back in Indiana, he'll need to explain why he's running for Secretary of State, besides using it as a springboard for governor in 2028.
Other news now, the city of Westfield is delaying a special census because of the federal government shutdown. The mayor of Westfield told 13 News a special census would help more accurately report the number of people living there. It also could mean millions of dollars in tax revenue. Now, results were expected in early 2026. Now it's unclear if there will be any changes because of those delays.